Instagram and other handles. Okay.
We have a very interesting session. The field of education, Bharat was the pioneer. We had Vishwavidyalayas 2000 years ago. It's unfortunate that we were made to believe British came to India and educated us when we were running Vishwavidyalayas 2000 years ago. So the strength is the tradition what we have. So today we are going to have a very inspiring discussion with two eminent personalities. Swami Govinddev. Swami, please come up. Swami Govinddev Giri Maharaj is the chairman of Maharishi Vedavyas Pratishthan, Pune. His initiative includes more than 36 Veda schools functioning in Gurukul tradition. Along with authorship and publication of numerous religious texts, Swamiji is well known for his spellbinding discourses and have given more than 1,500 discourses on Srimad Bhagavad. That's a great record. 1,500 Bhagavad Saptas is amazing. Ramayana, Mahabharata, all over the world. Swamiji is also serving as a treasurer of Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra. We all know how quickly the funds were raised. Because Swamiji is like Kuber there, the treasurer. The money just here. And the vice chairman and trustee of Krishna Janmabhoomi Trust Mathura. Probably we are eagerly looking forward for Mathura also. Received Acharya degree from College of Philosophy in Thane, a very erudite spiritual person. Thank you, Swami. And next eminent person we have is Acharya Dr. Sumedha. Acharya Dr. Sumedha is the founder principal of Srimad Dayanand Kanya Gurukul Mahavidyalaya, Chodipura, UP, Bharat. After completing her formal education in Gurukul, she did a PhD in Vedas. About the importance of definition. So we have somebody here who has done PhD in Vedas. Having decided in a very tender age to live a life of brahmacharya for the cause of Vedic education for girls, grand vision that is. Specifically synthesizing ancient ideals and recent advancement. That means a combination of tradition and technology. Bringing up institutes that way, which has a combination of tradition and technology, is the most important methodology to adopt today for education, and that is what Acharya Dr. Sumedha is doing. Currently, 1,100 girls from all over the country are studying in this fully residential Gurukul. She has 40 plus years experience in teaching Sanskrit. I will now request the Swamiji to come over.
Pranam, Siddhanam, Prasanam, Chansavati, Mangalam, Chakantadu, Vande Padi Vinayakam, Namami Sattvam Vishantam, Satchidananda Vikram, Purnakam Prahadam, Visham Aditvajanam, Prapanna Parikatavaya Mutri Kapai, Yanandraya Vikraya, Vidam Nama, Madhurya Sakalyoram, Shiva Shakti Kupini, Amrutam Bharataya, Vande Jnani Shandini, Yasya Vedamai Vani, Yasya Devamai Tamu, Yasya Brahmai Tamu. Respected all on the dais and in front of the dais. From yesterday we are meditating upon the theme of this congress. Jayasya Ayatanam Dhamma. Yesterday we saw three types of Jaya. Sattvic Jaya, Rajas Jaya and Tamas Jaya. But today we must think about Dharma. Some thoughts came yesterday also about Dharma. But what is Dharma and what is not Dharma? Where wrong is to be decided. All our acharyas unanimously declare that Dharma can be known only from the Vedas and Vedas alone. Dharma Jijnasmanana Pramanam Paramam Shruti. Only Vedas are the ultimate authority or Pramana to know Dharma. We read Bhagavad Gita, we listen to Srimad Bhagavatam, we read Mahabharata, listen to Ramayana. All these texts are nice and revered by us all, but they are not the first authority. The first type of authority is only Vedas. We respect all these texts because they follow Vedas. If there is a single word against Vedas in these texts, our acharyas won't regard them. Mind well, what is the place of Vedas in Bharatiya tradition? We must go first. In 6 systems of Indian philosophy, these systems don't accept God. Mind well, they don't accept God. The Vaisheshik system, the Sankhya system, and the Mimamsa system. There are 6 systems: Nyaya, Vaisheshik, Sankhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, and Vedanta. From all these 6 systems, 3 don't accept God, but yet they are respected, they are revered, and they are regarded as Astika Darshana because they accept the authority of Vedas. God can be questioned, but Vedas can never be questioned. That is Bharatiya tradition. We must know this. And therefore only on the last day of his life, the day of Mahasamadhi, Swami Vivekananda invited all his disciples, sannyasi disciples and brahmacharis also, on the last day myself. And he told them, we have talked much about Vedanta, but Vedanta cannot be complete unless we study Vedas. And therefore, we must start one Veda Vidyalaya. On the last day of his life, Swami Vivekananda said, we must establish, we must start one Veda Vidyalaya. Unfortunately, that day, he went with them, showed the place where the Vidyalaya started. On that day, he wrote 3 letters. One to Varanasi, one to Mumbai, and one to Pune for the publishers. And he said, in those letters, we want to start a Vedic Vidyalaya. Please send your all Vedic literature for us. Unfortunately, it was not started. When the 10th centenary was celebrated in 2002, the president of Ramakrishna Mission realized that we have not fulfilled the desire, the last desire of Swami Vivekananda. And that day, he wrote one letter to me. Chief President of Ramakrishna Mission wrote a letter to me. We want to start a Vedic Vidyalaya, and we know that you are running so many. That the Vedic law is being forgotten. Before 30 years, that was the condition. I will cite two examples. Our Puja Swami Satyavikrantji asked Govinddev from Calcutta. He was a great scholar. He asked some Panditji, how many scholars are there in Maharaj who have the whole Veda by heart? With a very pessimistic look, he said, not even 5. And all of them are about 70. How Vedas can be protected? And same thing was there in Rajasthan. In Pune, I wanted some priests from Madhyamdi Shakha, and somehow I could arrange for only 4 priests. We started Mercy with the Pratishthan, and by God's grace, the work went on expanding, and it gives us some satisfaction that we have surrendered not less than 1800 Vedikas in the service of Bharat Mata. And all the Vedikas have one shakha by heart. We don't call them Vedic, who just perform the Rudradishek or some puja. The whole Ved must be by heart, and it must be by heart with the Swara Khatas. There is tradition of Swara Prakriya. Vedas are not just poetry, they are mantras. And if the mantrahood of Vedas is to be protected, then the Uchcharan Paddhati, how they are to be uttered, they are to be sung, it will be protected. And therefore, we concentrated upon the Shabda Rakshana. We must, first of all, we will protect the tradition of vocal learning. See, the vocal learning is the real tradition from time unknown. Time unknown, I say, because there is nobody that has composed Vedas. Vedas have come to us. First of all, they were downloaded by Brahmaji, and then they were imparted, downloaded mindless. They were not created. Vedas are above. Nobody has created them. And from that, the tradition is of vocal learning. And the tradition is very important. The time is very short. But mind one thing more. The words in Vedas are on the main theme of Vedas. What are Vedas? Vedas are the vibrations. The whole world is made of sound. The whole cosmos has got sound. And Vedas are the compositions of those resonances. And that is very important. And therefore, real Veda is different from and superior to the Shabda Veda. What we learn is Shabda Veda. The real Veda is implied by Shabda Veda. And therefore, this mantra must be protected. And if it is to be protected, my way, again, the mantra uttered by cassettes or by modern apparatus, they don't have that mantra. Our tradition says the mantra must come from the body, which is made able, fit after the samskaras. We believe in Shoda samskaras, and therefore, a pure, chaste body who is observing all the rules and regulations. When Vedas come from that kanta, then only the mantra is there. And then only Vedas have that power, which power is Ishta Prapti Anish Pariharayoho. Alaukika Upaya Yodantu Vedeti Saveda. We desire something, we must have it. We want to avoid something, we must be able to avoid it. How can it be done? We are trying on practical levels for that, but when that is not possible, we must take refuge in Veducharan, the Vedic Anusthana. And that power, that mantric power, rests only when the Vedas are uttered by that kanta, that throat, which has gone through all the samskaras, Vedic samskaras, like Garbhadhan, Simantonayan, then Jatdharma, and then Namakarana and Mukhya, the way is Upanayana. Then only the Vedic Adhikar comes. This mantra is very important. And therefore, it came from the tradition unknown that the Guru will depart the knowledge and Shishya will receive it. And in the same way, it has come. And this is our main object. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya said, Vedo Nityavadhiyatam, Tavividam Karma Sunuthiyatam, Vedeshatya Vidhiyatam, Vastikam Vivadistyatam, Vedo Nityavadhiyatam. And what Acharya Shankara said has been said by every Acharya in our Bharat. By the way, this Vedic literature has given all the great thoughts and all the power. Then why we suffer within the century? Dr. Annie Besant said one thing very important. She said the world rise not with Hindu Dharma, She said the fault lies not with Hindu Dharma, but with the Hindus that they have not followed it. The fault lies with the Hindus that they have not followed it. And therefore, we must protect these Vedas. This introduction is very important. And therefore, we started. And when there was a time when it was very difficult to learn all this. And these Mughals and the British, they always tried to disrespect the Brahmins. They knew that the main work, the main inspiration is being given by these Brahmins. And therefore, this very floor must be destroyed. It must be done away with. And therefore, according to their method, they wrote books. And what they wrote, they themselves say that if coming generations read our translation of Vedas, they will throw them away. And we people, unfortunately, our university scholars too, unfortunately, they are following only those English translations of Vedas which are totally wrong. Swami Vivekananda said, don't read them. What do they know? What do they know? That Ved has come to us. How to protect it? So we started. It was very difficult for us. We started one Ved Vidyalaya, but it was desired by the Almighty. Because we are living in the era of Renaissance of Bharata, and therefore people followed, and we are today running 36 Ved Vidyalaya, right? So we want to Manipur and Maharashtra to Jammu Kashmir. We never went to South because in South, Kanchi Kamakoti return, Chennai return, Tirupati Devasthanam, they have done much in this field, and therefore we did not require to duplicate it. And I am very glad to tell you that though we are running 36 schools only, with us, more than 50 schools again have been started, and as I decided, the Vedic education must become a movement. The Vedic, our institute had never any boundary. Anywhere, anybody working for Vedas, they working for us, and therefore we cooperated. And along with these 36 schools, more than 50 schools are running today. This is very much required. But this is not enough. Because Veda Rakshan, Shabda Rakshan has been done today. And today, Artha Rakshan is required. People are misinterpreting Vedas. All people are reading the translation as reading of the way. But when to know Pandit Sadhavleka, much there the Saraswati. Then Swami Karpatiji Maharaj and the base of them, Pandit Madhusudan Ojha. Pandit Madhusudan Ojha's literature, then obsolete, people don't know it. And he has given the Vijnana Bhasha of Vedas. So that is the mounting everything. And therefore, in this flow, we all must work together. Because if we are to create new generation, and it is to have the inspiration from the tradition, we must create, and mercy with the we say, we are not nurturing the just ritual doing Purohitas, we are preparing for Veer Vedikas. Who shall be the best of the for that, we are preparing so many things. People are following, so many things are to be done. We are not to stop. One thing more. Sorry. Parmacharya of Kanchi, at that time, he begged only just for a handful of rice. Give me a handful of rice every day. I want to run Vedantaya. Now the times have changed. But when I started Mercy Vedaya Pratishthan, I said, if anybody comes to me and asks me that I want to learn Vedas, but I don't have anything, if I too don't have anything, I will go a begging, but I will make arrangements for learning Vedas. And if while talking about Hindutva or Hindu Dharma, we miss Vedas, we shall miss everything. At the core, stand for Vedas, go for Vedas, follow Vedas. Everything will follow if we follow Vedas. Bhagavad Gita is the very simple avatar of Vedas only. And today, through Gita Parivar, we are teaching Bhagavad Gita to more than 8 lakh people of 180 countries. Right, so that is for masses and Vedas for classes. That should be our not.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि मां कश्चित् दुःखात् भवेत्। मैं आप सबके कल्याण की कामना करती हूँ। परम पूज्य स्वामी गोविंद देव जी महाराज, परम पूज्य स्वामी विद्यार्थी महाराज एवं देश विदेश